guys so much for being with us today on this week's episode of Goin With Roen.
Today we are at Butlers Pantry at the Rivercenter, which is in Covington. It's right near the Rolling Bridge. It's an awesome little cafe, coffee house. It's attached to a hotel.
There's a shop.
It's really cool.
They have all kinds of like cooking supplies, wine, all kinds
bourbon. They had a very big selection of bourbon. Erin said that they actually sold a $1,000 bottle of bourbon yesterday.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
We are here today. We are going to meet with one of our good friends, Erin Bright. She's a local barista and business owner, and she's going to show us how to make the perfect cup of coffee and some tricks for at home.
Yep.
So cool. Let's go. With one of our good friends, Erin Bright. She's going to be showing us some tricks to making the perfect hot cup of coffee, the perfect cold cup of coffee, and then a little at-home secret to making it extra with one of our milk.
So like the foamy stuff that you get at the coffee shop that's so good, you can make it at home. But think a little bit about the thing that you're using. What is that? I mean, where can you, like for someone at home, where can they find one of those?
You can get one for like $8 at Target, and they have many different types. This one is just powered by using the button, but there are other types where you can charge it and it's got more oomph. One of the biggest things to know about using one of these is you want to hover on the surface of the milk so that it actually foams. You're incorporating air and milk, so if you're down here, it's not incorporating the air. You have to hover on the surface. And you can do this with steamed milk or cold milk. 140 degrees is your ideal temperature for the milk.
What's the best milk to use?
A milk with fat in it, so whole milk or half and half are going to be your best option.
Josh, what are you ordering?
I'm getting a hot caramel macchiato.
With a coffee drink, your component parts are your coffee, your milk of choice, and your sweetener. And sweeteners can be simple syrups that have flavors. And so in our case, I'm going to show you how to make a traditional coffee drink at a coffee shop, but then at the same time, we'll just throw in like a tip for you to do something like this at home.
Our caramel macchiato is hard to make at home, you think?
You need the milk and the coffee. You can do this with an espresso machine or your regular coffee. It doesn't have to be an actual espresso drink. It's caramel and vanilla is the mixture. And so you can do a caramel simple syrup, a vanilla simple syrup, or you can even get like caramel sauce from your ice cream department.
Ooh, yeah.
And so it's not that hard. It's just mixing the ratios to your choice. Also, your preference with all things, use your own intuition and what you like to make the drink of your choice.
Erin, that was really good. Can you please make that cold for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
So I'm going to do this with the at-home trick. So I've got my ice. I'm doing my caramel and vanilla. But then I'm going to use yesterday's coffee.
Nice.
This I just threw in the fridge in a mason jar overnight last night.
So you could totally do that at home with your leftover.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. So then I've done this, and then I've taken that foam milk we made. Again, this was made with the whirly.
Oh yeah.
And then I have like an at-home version of a caramel macchiato.
Oh yeah, and that would definitely be easy to replicate at home. Not the same.
Oh, it'll never be the same. Also, like, let's just say there's some glory in being lazy about it and having someone do it for you.
Totally, yep. Coffee made by someone else always tastes better. Cool, well thank you.
For this episode of Goin With Roen, we'd like to thank Erin Bright and the staff at Butlers Pantry, Market and Cafe. Their address can be found in our show notes. We'd also like to thank you for your support. Don't forget to let us know if you have a question to cover on a future episode. Nothing is too big or too small, and we're happy to help. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. See you next week on Goin With Roen.